You ever watch one of those educational videos that's just perfect? It's so clear, so simple, you think, wow, that must have been easy to make. Well, that feeling of effortlessness is an illusion. Behind that simplicity, there's a powerful and complex machine. Today, we're going to pop the hood and deconstruct that machine. We're going to look at the actual blueprint for a perfect explainer.
So, listen to this opening line from a script about aviation language. It's fantastic, right? It immediately drops you into a high-stakes scenario. You're put on the spot, you don't know what those letters mean, and now you have to find out. It's a perfect hook. But as we're about to see, that perfection didn't happen by accident. Not even close.
All right, so first, let's just look at the finished product. This is a broadcast-ready script, and it's designed for one thing and one thing only: absolute clarity. It is clean, it's to the point, and it's built to make really complicated stuff feel incredibly simple.
So check out how it works. First, the script just throws a piece of jargon at you. ACC. It lets that hang in the air for just a second. It creates this tiny moment of, uh-oh, what's that?
And then, bam, immediately, you get the answer. No fluff, no long-winded explanation, just a direct, clear definition. This is the core rhythm of the whole thing. Question, answer, problem, solution. And here we go again. It presents another abbreviation, AAL. See the pattern? This isn't just some random list of facts. It's a deliberate, step-by-step breakdown of information. It's teaching you a new language, one word at a time.
And just like that, the mystery is solved. This method makes the whole topic so easy to digest. It's not just throwing facts at you, it's literally building your understanding one little brick at a time.
So that's the big question, right? A script this polished, this perfect, doesn't just happen because a good writer had a flash of inspiration. No way. It's the output of a system, a meticulously designed machine built specifically to engineer the perfect explainer.
So let's pull back the curtain and look at the actual blueprint. We're about to look at the source code, the instruction manual that doesn't just generate this one script, but an entire universe of content around it.
And this is it, the master system prompt. You can think of this as a super detailed contract given to an AI. It is hundreds of rules long. It defines everything from the AI's core personality all the way down to the exact number of hashtags it needs to use on a YouTube short. And the AI's job description here is just staggering. It's not just writing a script. The system orders it to be a full-blown content producer. It has to create this massive, interconnected library of material, all of it technically accurate, all of it optimized for search engines, and all of it available in multiple languages.
But this is where it gets really fascinating. This system isn't just about organizing information. It contains this incredible set of rules that are all based on the psychology of engagement. It's basically a science for how to capture and, more importantly, hold your attention. Just look at this. According to rule number 10, every single explainer must, not should, must follow this exact structure, right down to the second. This whole thing is engineered to line up perfectly with how platforms like YouTube measure whether people are staying to watch or clicking away.
Hey, remember that really powerful hook we heard at the beginning? The one that sounded so creative and off the cuff? Well, it turns out it wasn't a moment of human genius.
Nope, it was the flawless execution of option B from a pre-approved list of hook formulas baked right into the system prompt. It's literally creativity by the numbers, engineered to guarantee that every single video starts off with a bang.
And it gets even more granular than that. Rule 31 demands something called retention breadcrumbs. This is a specific promise you make to the viewer right around the 2-minute mark. Something like, and stick around because later I'm going to show you a real-world disaster caused by this. It's a psychological trick designed to keep you watching right through that middle part where attention usually drops off.
Okay, so this machine is obviously amazing at making one single high-performing explainer, but its real purpose is so much bigger than that. It's designed to build an entire brand, a whole ecosystem of content, all growing from one single seed.
And the system is incredibly smart about how it adapts things. For every explainer video with a single narrator, it's also ordered to generate a companion podcast. But this isn't just a lazy audio recording of the video. No, it's a completely different format. A natural two-person conversation between a curious host and an expert.
So what you have is a content multiplier. One core piece of information gets automatically spun out into a companion podcast, 3 separate short-form videos, and then the whole package is adapted for over 10 languages. We're talking about industrial-scale efficiency here.
So what we're really looking at here is a case study of a totally new way to create. This is the new playbook.
where the most important human skill isn't just writing the script, but actually designing the system that executes the entire strategy.
And that strategy is brutally data-driven. The system isn't told to make good stuff. It's given very specific, measurable targets. For example, the target click-through rate is more than double, sometimes triple the industry average. This entire machine is built from the ground up to win the algorithm game. So how does it pull this off? Well, the prompt specifies every tiny detail. The thumbnail can have a maximum of 3 elements. The title must follow a keyword plus benefit formula. The first 150 characters of the description are make or break for search. Literally nothing is left to chance.
And this right here is the main takeaway. It represents a fundamental shift in how we think about this work. The human creator goes from being the artisan, carefully crafting each individual piece by hand, to being the architect who designs the entire factory. The creative work is now in building the system itself. And that brings us to a really big final question. In a world where an AI can execute a flawless content plan at a massive scale, what's left for us to do? Maybe the most valuable human skill is no longer just coming up with the message, but designing the elegant, intelligent system that can deliver it perfectly every single time.